guys, it's Nikki here and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. And Aubrey and I are hanging out again. This may look very similar to my last setup in my video, but I'm having surgery Friday and I'm having to do a lot of bed rest. So if I feel up to it after Friday, you may see several videos with the baby in my lap per se and me videoing from the bed. So I hope that's okay. The lighting is not that great. It's not natural light, but it gets the job done. You can see Aubrey still and see how sweet and special she is. And today she has on a cute little jumper, strapless jumper outfit with a bow to match. And as you can see, it's very cute. Look at her. It's long sleeve, and it has a bow right here. And the colors are like a light pink, white, and gray. And like I said, the bow matches. And she looks very happy today. She loves to change as much as I love changing her. So she's very special. If anybody knows, when I was expecting Aubrey, my whole idea for her was to wrap a whole role play around her, like doing things with her, what toddlers get into, and I'm still debating if I still want to do that. It did take a very long time to get her, almost 5 months, and I'm just really enjoying her right now, but I had a whole thing set up just for her doing role play, and I'm still trying to figure out if that's the avenue I want to take. But she will be perfect for it, and I'm just enjoying her right now though. And there is a video that I have some months back when I was getting an adoption call that I received adoption for her. So I'm trying to debate if I want to keep that video up. It just all depends on if I keep the role play idea in mind. And this is the Adele kit, guys, from the artist Ping Lao. And she's like 6 to 9 months. And she was reborn by Natalia out of Russia. I have to get her last name. I cannot pronounce it, but I will get her last initial. But yeah, this little girl is very special to me. She's the latest in my collection. I have 5 reborns now, 3 girls and 2 boys. And I enjoy each and every baby. But like a lot of people do, I gravitate to the more recent babies that I have. And Aubrey is my recent, and I'm still enjoying dressing her. And I just got off of a website buying fall clothes for her. So I pretty much enjoy interacting with her every day. And I also wanted to say thank you so much for the views of my last video and the comments I got so far. All of them have been really respectful and nice, and I really appreciate that. I didn't want it to turn into a circus or someone getting very emotional or being upset by anything that I said, or someone getting emotional or upset by a comment they've read. And let's just remember that it's okay to agree to disagree. We're not going to like everything. Everything is not going to be common, but what is common is the love we have for these babies. And I don't think I mentioned in my last video what my preference is. I just really explained how I feel about any preference, but I do prefer to have authentic sculpts. The whole point of me starting this hobby was the realism of the doll, and I appreciate the artistry and the hard work that goes into creating a doll. You can see a sculpt go from a doll to a baby and a personality. And I really enjoy that. One of the things that I look for when I am purchasing a doll is that sculpt is not a replica. But I will say, like I said before, that if that's someone else's choice, I respect it. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to make them feel a certain way. It is what it is. And like I said, we can agree to disagree. And it's not even a disagreement with me. You show your baby, you love that baby. I'm enjoying your baby. That's just that on that. But I do prefer authentic. Um, and it's something, like I said, that I feel like we shouldn't make someone feel bad for their decision. So let's get into this video. Okay, so the title of this video is My Baby is Real. And the reason why I titled it that is because there are so many misconceptions of the hobby. A lot of times people compare and like to think that we as collectors think that these dolls are real, that we think we're having real babies. And I can see that because we do buy props, we do buy clothes, we buy baby furniture. And if you walk into someone's home who has a full nursery, you would think that a baby lives there. So a lot of people can't wrap their head around what is the purpose behind doing all that. And I do not think that my babies are real. Do I like to capture realism? Yes. Another question that people ask is, do you want another child? So I guess by seeing someone take the time out to dress a doll, to take them out, to buy for them, that you automatically want another baby. And that can be so much further from the truth. Now, those who are in the hobby for reasons baby related, that is their choice. I support them 100%, but this is not why I'm in the hobby. I do have 2 grown boys. I like to say 3 now because my fiance and he has a 10-year-old, and that is my son. I did not birth him, but there is not anything that I wouldn't do for him. There he is like my child. He is my child. There is no step in front of anything. Uh, he is my baby. So I just want to put that out there. But yeah, but people think that you want another baby, that there's, you're missing something, when it can be a very simple question. I love the art. I love the hobby. I like the idea of having um, baby clothes and seeing a sleeping baby or a baby looking very happy is very therapeutic for me. Now, everything that I am saying is based off of how I feel. Everybody doesn't feel the same. There's always different answers for different people as to why they love this hobby. But the thing about it is we're all here. So no matter how you got here, we're here for a reason. Now, my baby may not be real, my doll may not be real, but my feelings toward my dolls are real. They generate true, authentic feelings of happiness, joy, a calming effect, and I like those things. It's a natural feeling to feel nurturing, basically. And it's very enjoyable to see a bassinet sitting beside my bed, seeing baby shoes, seeing little onesies. It's just automatically calming for me. Now, is that calming for everyone? No, but for me, it is. But I can tell the difference. There is a difference. So, we can dress these babies up and sit them down and maybe not touch them for weeks at a time, or go 3 or 4 days without redressing them. And that's okay. That's not a real baby. That our whole time is not focused on making sure they're okay. But the fact that we do have them to make us feel okay is so worth it. It's priceless to me to be able to find a hobby that just ticks all the boxes, that crosses all the T's and dots all the I's. Because personally, I'm very introverted, so this is a hobby that basically I can just really get in a corner and enjoy myself. I am a nurturer, so this is a hobby where I can go and change a baby to get a peace of mind, or lay a baby down and get a peace of mind. So everything that it matches with my personality. But somebody who probably is more outgoing and extroverted and loves to get out and about, this hobby may tick all the boxes of. I love to see the reactions of other people. I love to take my baby out to see what people are thinking. So this hobby caters to many different personalities. And it's sort of touching again on my last video. Um, it's okay, and it can be different of why we're in this hobby, but the same outcome is proof, and it's the same. We get the same effect. We are in this hobby, and we all enjoy the art of the doll. We all enjoy what the doll brings to the table for us. So I would like people to remember that, to remember that why you got into the hobby may not be the same as the next person, but it was something about this hobby that made you stay, that make you love it, to make you want to spend extra on it. And that's just like the next person. There's something about this hobby that makes them grateful to be able to indulge in this hobby. Like I said, everybody's bank account is not the same. So what the next person have may be very different from me, or vice versa. So, but it's still that end result of loving, caring, supporting someone. Because I've opened up a lot to more people than I have in years. Just because we share the same hobby, it makes me want to share a little bit more. I love to talk with you guys on, different levels. We automatically have something in common, because you can only talk to your relatives and your friends so much about this hobby before they're like, okay. If I went to my friend or my family member and talked every day about dolls, uh, their excitement is not the same as mine. So they're going to be like, all right, well, yeah, okay. But when you talk to a fella's sister or brother in the hobby, um, that excitement is the same. That feeling of that rush is the same. So it's almost just euphoria, because somebody totally gets you. And that's another thing that I want people to remember, is that there are such positive vibes with this hobby that is attached to this hobby. And I would hate for someone to stop it because of what other people think. Because if that was the case, guys, a lot of us would have stopped, because people think that it's weird to even own a doll at our age, if you're older, or dress a doll, or spend extra money on dolls. Because this hobby does generate different avenues. You'll start to buy a lot of clothes, you may start to buy little props. And side note, when I first got Nora, my first doll, I felt guilty thinking about it, that I wanted to buy a crib for her. I thought that was like pushing it, going over the line. Now that's too much. Now I'm just doing too much. Now I've got the doll, but now I want to get her a bassinet. Now I want to get her a crib. Now I want to have this swing. I almost felt guilty because I was already experiencing that feeling of thinking somebody was going to judge me. And so I held off before I started buying extra things for my dolls. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. I have bought those things for my dolls. I haven't bought a crib yet. I'm still thinking about that one. But if I worried about what the other person thought or judging me, um, I wouldn't be here now. That door would be closed off. Nora probably would have been my first and only doll. But we persevered, guys, and we fought through it. We chose and claimed our right to enjoy what we enjoy. And now either our collection has grown, our feelings have grown. So yeah, I just want people to remember, I know the difference between fake and real, but I also know that the end result is real, very much real, very, very true to my heart. And so, guys, let me know what you think. Why you decided to get into the hobby, how you feel about your doll, and do you agree that we may not all came for the same reason, but the outcome is the same: the love for the dolls, the love for the community, sharing, enjoying each other's dolls. Just let me know. And I can't wait to see what you say. But I just wanted to put this quick video out, Aubrey and I, and just wanted to say hello. And I don't know if this will be my last video before my surgery, but I just really wanted to say that, guys. And we will see you on another video. Bye.